What up? Early-ish on a Monday morning. Oh, looking for a 5x5 systems check, seeing how the service is over here. Right now, you are looking at the future hammock chill spot. Five by five, Teresa. Good morning to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's pretty not bad. It's pretty not bad out here right now. Sun hasn't come up yet. Got a little fan blowing above me, just kind of keep the gnats away. But proof of life. I'm here. I am well. And I've got a sweatshirt on. What the hell? Coffee. Yeah, I had to put a sweatshirt on this morning because Fish, what up, brother? Did you get all the trees down you needed to? Yes. For now, let me put my reading glasses on. Leanne, what up? Yeah, the other day, that was the first thing that we did was cut the necessary trees down, so they didn't smash my future house. I'll get up here in a second and walk you all over there to see if it comes out how the service is. Yeah, we got all the trees down that had to come down. A couple more that we weren't originally anticipating on taking down, but it was like, hey, we're here, we're doing it. Let's just do it, right? We were in the zone. So yeah, so we got the trees down, got the flooring system up. I have to finish it today, as far as putting some blocks under it, getting it fully supported, getting it leveled out, which I don't see it's going to take much. I threw the levels on it quick the other day, yesterday, and it's really not that far off. Ohio, good morning, ma'am. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So we got to get the blocks in, and the rest of the blocks and the supports, get it leveled off, and then I can start building walls. Carolina, Hutch, what up? Not gonna lie, yesterday was a spin this around, let y'all look at the woods. That spot right here in front of us, boom, that tree to that tree, and that area underneath it. My buddy had a pretty good idea that section over there is kind of like sunk in. So I'm thinking that's gonna be like a little sunk in living room type spot. Have the hammock, a little fire pit, a couple chairs, get it cleaned up looking real nice. But America. Yesterday was a fuck off day. I had no energy, no motivation. The batteries were very, very low. So yesterday, not much got done. Went out into public for a little while later in the afternoon. Got my mailbox put up. So it's official. I have a mailbox. Yeah, I went to bed super fucking early, man. I came over here. This is my living space for right now, if y'all couldn't tell. My living space is my tent and my shade and my kitchen. medical supplies, all the stuff, all the stuff. Um, yeah, I'd had enough, man. I'd had enough. It was about 8 o'clock or so. Jojo, if you breathe fresh freedom air, then something got done. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I'd had enough, so I came in, and the fucking bugs were getting fucking annoying last night. So I came about 8 o'clock. Put a movie on the phone and slept all fucking night, man. Got tossed and turned a little bit. Um, I had to crawl actually into my whoopee because it was goddamn freezing this morning. But I feel much better. I feel way more energized. We've been putting in some work, man. Like I said, between getting some stuff done over at Hutch's and then putting in work over here, and with the weather on top of it, you know what I mean? It drains you. But that's a good thing about being out here in America and being semi-retired and self-sufficient as possible here. It's fine. You work, you take a break. You work, take a break. It's like siesta time out here from like 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's hot as fuck. And right now everything is in the open sun. So yeah. But we'll take a walk here in a second. See if the service is still good over there. How far is it to the nearest town? Well, I'm not sure exactly, but town's not that far. I don't know, 6 miles, 7 miles, something like that. I was able to take the 4-wheeler into town, go to the gas station, go to the dollar store, drove by the sheriff, and I don't even think he knew that I went by him. Right? Wee-oo. All right, we're gonna go for a quick walk. This ain't gonna be a long one because I got stuff to do. But I wanted to touch base with you. Ooh, back is a little sore. I got a parking spot up there. It's looking pretty not bad around here. Pretty not bad. The fire's still smoldering 2 days ago. Is there Home Depot or Lowe's? Not really, JoJo. Not really. So there is the base of the house. Jackie Smith. What the hell? Why are you coming in here talking shit, Jackie Smith? But she got timed out. I don't know what she said. Yeah, you're weird. You're weird, Jackie. Go. there's laws against that, ma'am, and or sir. And I misspoke the other day in my video. I was distracted by the deer. I misspoke in my video the other day. I said it was 12 or 10 by 16. Backwoods. Good morning, brother. It's actually 12 by 16. So it's 16 across the front and 12 front to the back. So she's pretty solid. 2x8 floor system. All done with joist hangers and glued. So it's not going to be bad. And this front section here, they have 10-foot walls. The back side is going to have 8-foot walls. This will be the porch. The front door, as it is stands right now, the front door is going to be right in the center. Wipe your shoes before you come in, and that will be my view. Let's see what they got for windows. I can always put windows in after, but I want at least one now. And I'll get, like, the door that I get will have a window in it too. We got room over here off to the side where we're gonna put a little storage shed thing off of here. Water tank will go in the back, collecting the rainwater off of there. It's pretty not bad. That was the big one that y'all saw me drop, that big dead tree. And I was hoping to take out that dead branch, but it wasn't as dead as I thought. So she's a hanger. Not a big deal. I can get a rope on it and rip her out of it. But that's what's up, y'all. That is what's up. I said yesterday was a fuck off day. Am I still 5x5? Are we glitchy? Are we good? How's everything sounding and looking? Because I'll probably live stream later. Still 5x5. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. So we might get some good service down here for the live streams. Yeah, that tree. Yep. As soon as I seen that tree, I knew that was the first one that had to go. And I hadn't even Hutch walked all this for me back before I even bought it. So, like, originally, pretty much from the get-go, the way he described it in the videos he showed me, I knew the house was going to go here. And I still, we've talked about a few things, but I still think the outhouse is going to go, like, right back in there. I might tuck it in between. We got the twins there, the 2 little cedar trees, and then we got the 3 sisters up there. But I really think that's where the bathhouse and outhouse is going to go, right tucked down in there. I can make a little side steps off the deck to walk over there, little gravel path. Yeah. So, plan is today, I'm going to hop off here, wash up, wake up a little bit. I've been up since 5:30. And the wake ups here are so much more different. And it's a give and take. It's a give and take. We're gonna we're going to talk through this. Looks like too much work. I'll just get a place in a FEMA camp with 3. Yep. Well, prison sounds like a good place for you then, Danny. It's a give and take, right? Because now I don't have to get up and I don't have to worry about being somewhere or going to listen to somebody. Right? I wake up when I want. I do what I want when I want. But the trade-off is the mental battle. When your mind has a schedule, it's very comfortable with that schedule. And that's the norm, right? You have a purpose. Now, granted, I still have a purpose, but everything has changed. Everything. So it's a give and take. It's definitely a battle. But I'm not going to let it beat me, right? I've been punched in the face. I've been cut. I've been kicked. I've been knocked out. I still got up. I still kept going. So this change, it's going to affect you, but it ain't going to beat you. Oh, that's too much work. I couldn't handle that emotional load. I couldn't handle that kind of stress. That's too much work. Well, be comfortable then. Be comfortable where you are. Living the way you are. Because I wasn't. But I was fucking man enough to do something about it. Not sit on the goddamn internet and bitch and complain and still do the same fucking shit every day. Am I uncomfortable? Yes. Am I more happy and stress-free than I've ever been? Abso-fucking-lutely. So I will take the trade-off. I will shed a little blood for this because it's motherfucking mine. I own it. Do you have any idea how that feels? Any idea? There's a few of you in there that know. I own this shit. I said on like on 4-wheelers coming down my road. What the hell? I lost my coffee. When adding windows, be mindful of the morning sun. It seems to be the most intense. Yes, absolutely. I don't think there's going to be the main way the sun comes up where you can see it right there. So it's coming up right there. And it literally comes up and over and sets over there. So there'll probably be only one window on this back wall so I can look into the backyard. Probably be one window on this side to look out the driveway, one on the opposite side to look that way, and one or two off of the front. Probably two eventually. There's some very unhappy cattle coming from over yonder Hutch's way. I still got all my stuff. The rest of my stuff will be here this weekend. Oh, man. So everything's coming along as it should. I'm finding a a happy medium between my plans and the universe's plans, and listening closely to both. Because I have learned in the last, I'll say 3 weeks, I have learned that it doesn't matter what you think, what you have planned, how much you have planned. If the universe has another route for you to take, that's the way you're going to go. You can only pre-plan and pre-think so many things about this life. Sometimes you just got to pay attention to the fucking sun and the stars and the moon and the universe that exists around you, man, because it will guide you in the direction that is safest for you, whether you think it is or not. You know, this might be the time, this might be the place where I find God, where I find that higher spirit. It may be. This may be. I don't fucking know. I'm not looking for it, but I'm not going to fight it. You know, I think that's part of the problem with the society, the culture, the world we're in right now. Is we think we have all the say, that we have all the control, that we're in charge. And we're fucking not. We think we are. We like to believe that we're in charge, that we control destiny, the universe. You don't control shit, man. You're just along for the motherfucking ride. And if you can help guide that ship a little bit, then you did a great job. You're doing your part. But if that ship decides it wants to go one way, it don't matter how much you fucking paddle, man. Might as well just go with the current. Because it is a losing battle to try to swim upstream. You know what I mean? If you really think that, mad, then power to you, sir. But I would argue that you are wrong. You are not the maker of your own reality. You may influence it. You may have the ability to steer it one way or the other, but you are not the maker of your own reality, sir. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, what you have done. The hardest times are the lonely times. It's only the hardest when your brain stops working, when your hands stop moving. Well, the same goes for you, Nomad. You can argue with me till you're blue in the face, but you think what you think, and I think what I think. You're a funny guy. I mean, power to you. But I think you're wrong. Because you're not in control of everything, man. You're not. You think you are, but you're not. You know, you have your whole life planned out. Everything's going great. You're in control of your destiny. Yeah, you're gonna control that lady who ran the fucking stop sign and plowed into the side of your car and took you out on the way to your whatever. You don't control that. If it's your time, it's your time. Whether that's to shine or whether that's to rot. You have no control over that. Only a fool thinks he knows everything. Oh, birds are definitely drones. You know what I mean? Birds are fake. Ticks are all remote controlled by the government and the CIA. If you actually dissect a bird, you'll find a little microchip in it. Yeah, I get what you're saying with the spiritual shit, and I agree to an extent. But we don't control everything. Is the point I'm getting at? We want to. We believe we do. We do everything we can. Some more than others. But at the end of the day, you don't have control. There's art there, and this is just my opinion. There's already a pre-planned agenda for each one of us. Success, failure, life, death, and everything in between. We try to do as much as we can to be as best as we can, make as much money as we can, be as secure as we can, blah blah blah. But you don't control how that comes or goes, man. That could fucking, you know. No, like I controlled this, right? I was the one who found the land. I on the internet, I made the phone calls, I made the decisions to sell, to divorce, to all the blah blahs, right? I made those decisions, but you can't sit there and tell me that there wasn't some other force watching that, checking the boxes, because there was some things that I had planned out that I had, fuck, this is the way it's gonna be. It's gonna be sweet. And the floor got pulled right out from underneath me. Because somebody else higher than me said, that's not the best for you. Appreciate you, Nick. Appreciate you, sir. And you got to adjust. You got to roll with the punches, man. Right? Like some of y'all know, I've spent my time in the ring, in the cage, fighting, training. You're gonna stand there and let that guy keep punching you in the face, or you're gonna bob and weave. You're gonna move. You're gonna duck. You're gonna slip that punch and throw a counter. This life will go as deep as you want it to go. And I don't think that you really get to explore the aspects of this life that has to offer until you get out of the fucking system, until you stop being a spoke in the wheel. My mind has generated thoughts in the last week I didn't even know my brain was capable of creating, of exploring. I'm not stuck on the hamster wheel anymore. That's when you get to really experience what this life has to offer, what your brain, what your body, what your soul has to offer you. You have to get out of that fucking system, man. The system was created to keep you down. The system was not created to build you up so you could succeed. They don't want people like us doing this. They don't want you to use your brain. They don't want you to explore your soul. They just want you to keep working, keep paying taxes, right? Keep doing things for them, not for you. Some people need to wake the fuck up, man. Man, it's beautiful out here. Beautiful. What time we got here? We got 32 minutes, 7:30. It is still early as shit. But that sun is rising pretty fast, so I don't know, get going here after a minute. Yeah, some may never. Takes a little bit longer for some. But I'm gonna tell you, you really want to know what you're made of. You really want to know who you are. You go spend some motherfucking time alone. Like alone. You'll figure it out real quick. You'll figure it out real quick. 3 acres are the bugs and snakes compared to New England. It's different bugs, different it's just different. I might rather deal with a mosquito bite than a chigger bite, but I'd rather deal with chigger bites than stupid people all around me. Quiet is the medicine they hide from us. Yep. Quiet and peace. And when it's quiet out here, it's quiet. You'll learn a lot about yourself. when you get away from all the bullshit. Like, one thing in particular, it's a ha-ha, it's a funny. I haven't shaved my face since Sunday, last Sunday. I don't know why. Right? My previous life, we'll call it, right? Every morning I shaved my face. Now it's not even meh. It's meh, right? Why was I shaving it every day before? I don't know. Why? Why don't I do it now? I don't know. But somewhere in the process of figuring that stupid shit out, I'm learning about myself. Right? That I keep a clean cut beard edge because I there were certain expectations of my physical appearance. Was it my own mindset? I don't know. But this is what I'm learning. This is what the stupidest fucking thing. You will learn about yourself. But I can't even tell you the last time that I felt this peaceful. And happy, like happy is a stretch, right? Because there's let's be straight up. There's feelings, there's emotions, right? I didn't know I had. I thought we're dead. But I feel so peaceful. Peaceful. A word that I don't think I've been able to use in my life ever. Major changes coming my way soon. Some I'm excited for. Fuck yeah, Ohio. You have to discover yourself. Or are you really you if you aren't discovering yourself without anybody else around, with no influence? If you need to chat or text or whatever, Ohio, I'm here for you. Life-changing experiences, y'all. You fucking need them in your life. You need them. Let you know you're still alive. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap it up. It seems like we got pretty good service down here now. So I don't know if it was the heat or the trees or what, but the service has seemed a little better down here since we did some tree work. So we're gonna make another cup of motivation, pack another motivation, and start getting some stuff done. So keep your eyes peeled for maybe a random building live today at some point. And I'll keep you guys informed and show you what's going on. Appreciate y'all's support. It means more than you know. For those on the screen, off the screen, in the chat, or out of the chat, appreciate y'all. Enjoy your day.